Hey you guys, it's Britt tonight. We're here with a couple of updates on Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Came in hot, Britt. Came in hot. That crispy audio. Y'all, Radio Britt, make sure you give her a subscribe, y'all. She's pinned down in the description. Awesome stuff. Go show her some love. Go subscribe to her. Radiant Brit on YouTube. Let's keep going.
She is just, it's truly at this point, it's just going to be nonstop with the nonsense that she is doing. So
she says it could be nonstop with the nonsense she's doing.
be prepared for that. But
oh Lord, I like how 17% of you guys watching would watch me read a phone book. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
We have 2 videos from her and then also an article that recently came out. So we're going to go over everything in one video. If you're interested, please keep watching.
Oh, we are interested, Britt. Let's go.
All right, you guys. So the first video we need to talk about is Gypsy shilling these multivitamins, prenatal vitamins that she posted this video yesterday and has almost 550,000 views. She claims that it is not sponsored and she's not working with the company and she bought the products with her own money. But as a very general reminder, I'm sure most of us know this.
Oh hell. Jessica, thank you, Howdy man.
Don't need a reminder, but I'm going to put it in here anyway. You can still buy something with your own money and have a bias towards the brand, and you could still be working with said brand and still have bought the products with your own money. And to be completely transparent, I don't believe a word she says. I think that, in my opinion, allegedly, this is an undisclosed sponsorship. It's an undisclosed ad. And she realizes that the people that are following her and following the breadcrumbs as to, you know, the circus that she's running, because that's where you're going to end up. You're going to end up in a circus tent filled with toxicity, dosing, manipulation, using people as pawns, infidelity, like that's where you're going to end up
doing the infidelity
if you continue to follow her. And at the very end of the day, you're supporting somebody that used an autistic man to unalive her mother. It all comes back to, why do we know of Gypsy Rose? Oh yeah, she used Nicholas Godejohn to unalive her mother.
Hey everybody. So I wanted to share something with you guys. So I just started taking a new prenatal vitamin. So this is not a sponsor, partnership, or anything. I did purchase these. But I went researching and I realized that what I found was that most prenatal vitamins are not third-party tested. So I went looking for a very healthy option because I want only the best for my baby.
You what? She said, this is not sponsored, but hold on. Let me read these bullet points that clearly sound like it came from the company's website because they want me to read exactly. Who on earth, ladies, have you ever been like, man, I'm about to start taking a prenatal vitamin, but I want to make sure they're third-party tested. That means something to me. What? Man, this is crazy as hell. We eat Oreos, okay? We don't care about what the hell third-party testing is and prenatal vitamins. If you've had one Oreo in your life, that does not matter. I mean, I don't know, but I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying, it seems pretty damn silly. This is crazy. Oh, God. All right, let's keep going.
And I came across...
Who sent me this one? Thanks, y'all.
This one. It's called Needed. So this supposedly has only what you need, nothing you don't. And
that sounds like a company slogan.
And so I did purchase the prenatal vitamins. I purchased the omega-3.
What's that do?
Did come with a whole package.
Is that fourth party tested?
Package. So I got the prebiotic.
Y'all, when does the Mandela effect kick in and just nobody even knows who this is anymore? When do we fall into that timeline? Can we fall into that timeline already? We got Berenstein Bears and that kind of crap. We can't fall into this one. This is crazy as hell. I'll take the damn cornucopia on the Fruit of the Looms before this crap. This is crazy.
The collagen protein, the sleep and relaxation
Oh, you went out and bought every vitamin they have,
support.
and then you want to talk about all of them.
So this is really nice. And then there is a stress support, because who has a lot of stress in their life? This girl. I need
Everybody does.
that support.
I bet you do.
So I am going to continue to use this product and keep you guys updated about what I think about it. Thanks.
This company
That does not sound staged or scripted at all.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
sells nutritional supplements. As a reminder, prenatal vitamins and any type of supplement that an influencer is shilling, these items are not regulated by the FDA. So a supplement or a vitamin company can pretty much make whatever claims they want to make, and it's on you to make the decision whether or not you want to take a risk and try the product. They are not overseen by the FDA, where there's clinical tests and doctors and scientists.
Are you kidding, Britt? She said they were third-party tested. Who needs the FDA when you got third-party testing? Whatever the hell that means. They probably just were like, hey, Bill, does your cousin still live down the street from you? Yeah, Ted, he sure does. Hey, have him take some of these prenatal vitamins. Oh, cool. Yeah, he said they taste like awesome. Now we can say they're third-party tested. Didn't say it was good. This is crazy.
That oversee this process, and there's pharmacists. Like, none of that
Pharmacists
exists. So the
doing pharmaceutical things.
supplement world is very misleading in a lot of ways. It tends to prey on people who, might be having skin issues, or they might be having a baby, or maybe they're looking for some kind of supplement to clear their skin or make their hair grow. All of these claims are out there, and there are people that choose to either, take the gamble or not. One of two things
Oh, hell.
happened with this video.
Thanks, Angie.
Number one, either
Y'all hit me with those hand hearts too. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new too. I see a bunch of new people coming in the house, y'all. We got 500 people on TikTok. Hit the follow button. We got about 300 people on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. Do all the things. Let's keep going.
she bought the products with her own money, and she is in cahoots behind the scenes with this company, or she did an undisclosed ad. And because Gypsy Rose is a master manipulator and pathological liar, I'm going to go with that it's an undisclosed ad, in my opinion, allegedly. I've never cared for influencers that shill supplements or vitamins, because they're not qualified. They're not qualified to come on their platforms and say that this could help with hair loss, or if you want to lose weight, or you're on a fitness journey, or you're trying to conceive, or maybe you have conceived and you're carrying a baby. There's just far too many claims that are put out by influencers that are not in the shoes to be able to give this advice out and promote these claims, when
I understand what she's saying, but they're not doing it to try to make sure that some random people they don't know have nicer skin. They're doing it because they get $3 per jar when it gets sold,
they're simply working with a brand. Do you think that these influencers actually care
Hell no.
if you buy this supplement, whether or not it works for you? No, they care that you click the link. They care that you put your money in with this company, so then they can get their paycheck. Now, the newest brand that decided to support Gypsy Rose and is being called out is Kylie Couture. And Kylie Couture,
What the hell is that?
decided to send Gypsy Rose some clothing items, and she did a little try on haul. Of course, it wasn't very convincing at all, because Gypsy Rose, she wants to be an influencer, but she has no clue how to influence. So it comes off.
So she just turns into an Influencer turned
is very cookie cutter, boring, and quite honestly, it's a pain to get through these videos where she's shilling any product, whether it's baby gear, vitamins, clothing. It really doesn't matter. It's a hard watch. It's a hard listen.
It is really though. Like even that little thing, it's like she's just like a wet towel. You know what I mean? You're just like, ugh.
Whether or not you like who she is as a person, she's
Like, has she already started doing things where like they just eat stuff? Like she'd be like, "This egg roll is delicious." Oh.
just she can't sell
That's the next step on the influencer scale, right? They just start eating things.
anything. It's not her strong suit, and maybe that will change in the future, but I think that it's an absolute embarrassment that any brand would say, you know what, out of all of the people on social media that get millions of views, let's send product to Gypsy Rose. She is the winner chicken dinner. Let's go ahead and send her a big box and have her promote our products. It's bad enough if a big brand does this, but it's absolutely undeniable that if you are a small business and you are supporting Gypsy Rose, that you are putting your small business on the chopping block. It's not a good business move.
Oh hell.
It is, in fact, the complete opposite of a good business move, because you as a small business, your reputation and how people feel about you, your ethics, your quality of product, what you're doing with your brand, that really is it's vital in the early stages of running a small business. Now, like I said, these bigger brands that have sent her stuff, like they might be able to get away with sending it and not completely ruining their business. But if you are a small business and you decide to do this, just be warned that you are pretty much putting your entire business and your business's future on the chopping block.
So I'm super
Oh hell.
excited because I just received a package from Kylie Couture. She sent a couple of items over for me to try and review, and her website is linked below this video. Okay, so this is a really super cute sweatshirt and short set. I really like the slow
Britt brought up the comments, y'all. Did you see that? She started scrolling the comments.
slogan that is right by the collar. It says, "Do what makes you happy," which I'm all about that. And
Man, that looks like a sweater you bought at Hobby Lobby. She probably bought it at Hobby Lobby, y'all. They sell them sweaters that like you put your own stuff on, you know? You can screen print whatever the hell you want on them things. That looks exactly like that.
it also
That's that Hanes relaxed fit.
says it on the back. This is really comfortable. I like how it even fits because I am 5 months pregnant, so it does fit over my belly bump, and I think it's just an overall cute outfit. Okay, so for this one,
Oh hell.
I really like how it has lots of room for my growing baby bump. I like the open back. You can see my tattoo really well. I like the puffy sleeves. It's definitely giving off Southern Belle vibes.
Man, I'm about to rage quit this life. Oh my god. That is the craziest looking thing I have ever seen.
So overall, I would give this dress a 7 out of 10. Okay, now this dress I absolutely adore. I like the color, I like the fit. Again, there's still a little bit of wiggle room for my growing belly, but I just overall like the color. I like the style. It's very like semi-formal. It's not
Those are the ugliest dresses I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. I don't even care about this kind of stuff, right? I don't care. You want to wear whatever the hell you want to wear. More power to you. This is America. You have fun. But in my opinion, that is some of the just ugliest stuff I've ever seen. I mean, hell. Like, if it would look equally as good on me as it does on you, there's a problem there. And I feel like I could pull that shit off. And this is crazy as hell. Lord, can you hear me? Please send the asteroid. Please. We've peaked as a civilization. This is crazy.
Not like overly formal, but it's definitely
Oh my
semi-formal.
God. What are you talking about? When was the last time you went to something formal
That I would wear this
or semi-formal?
to an event, or I would wear it to a picnic in the park. So I'd wear
A what in the park?
it to either. This is really nice. The length is a little questionable because I am 4'11", so it is a little longer, but if I was to wear heels, I think it would be perfectly fine. Okay, so now this is a cute little romper that I think just looks very cute just for going anywhere, honestly. So usually
You look like you just got fired from a painting store.
I would probably wear something like this around the house, or I would just wear it to go
Yeah, around the house. That's it. Everything around the house, not in public.
and hang out at the park or hang
Or Sherman-Williams,
out with my dad
the paint center in Walmart,
on the boat.
Lowe's,
This is very
Home Depot.
this is some very Louisiana style. So a lot of
Man,
us
don't do Louisiana like that. That is crazy.
down south, we wear overalls, we wear coveralls, we wear rompers because it is very hot. So this is something that I would definitely wear on a daily. And again, it still has like a lot of room in the front for the growing baby belly. So this has been my review of Kylie Couture. Thank you so much for watching.
So obviously, this is just the climate that we're in. Gypsy Rose is going to continue to be scent-free product. She is going to continue to be propped up by small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and larger businesses. That's just what's going to happen. There's nothing we can do to control it aside vote with your dollar, vote with your click and your view, and if you don't like this company supporting Gypsy Rose, then don't be their customer. And, you know, voice your concern. Obviously, I always say, like, don't fabricate a bad review for a product or an experience that you did not have yourself, but simply saying,
No, we just experienced for ourselves.
I don't like that y'all did this,
That was an experience.
is in your right. And that is what I'm talking about. I want to jump over to TMZ because this article just came out and it says Gypsy Rose Blanchard FaceTiming young boy with rare illness. Sweet side in check. I've said for months, it's very obvious that she is working with TMZ and they are painting this picture of her as, oh, somebody that has some unfortunate trauma, poor little Gypsy. But anytime we have the opportunity, we're going to try to make her look relatable and more palatable to people that either are
Destiny, I don't blame you.
on the fence or simply
This part was crazy though, because we saw a video talk about this, and she like FaceTimed this kid when she was just laying in bed. I was like, whoa.
can't stand her
And then the kid's like 9 years old.
existence. And this is one of those examples. It says Gypsy Rose
You couldn't have been up by your window for that video.
Blanchard's engulfed in her fair share of drama, but she's hitting pause on all that to lend her support to a young boy battling a rare illness. Now, I will not be showing this child's face on my channel because, as most of y'all probably know, I don't show children's images on my channel, but I will include the screenshots of the FaceTime just with the child's face blurred. It continues and says, a mom named April has been sharing TikToks of Gypsy FaceTiming with her young son son, Lewis, who's battling neurofibromatosis type 1, NF1, with tumors in his eye, cheek, and spine with no cure in sight. April was all hard-eyed about Gypsy's sweet side, making it clear in her caption she'd been spreading good vibes all around and is a total ray of sunshine for her son. I'd like to interrupt right here. Do you not think that, number one, Gypsy Rose is going to call this advocacy work? She's doing the good things. She's being an advocate. She will label this as that, even though it's literally minutes carved out of her day. And let's also not forget that she is a very self-serving individual. So her doing something like this and making sure that TMZ covers it is going back to her benefit. It's her how does she appear to the public? How can she try to maybe win some people back onto her side? And you're going to be hard pressed to find somebody that says this is absolutely wrong in every way, shape, and form, because I can't even say that, and I can't stand Gypsy. I don't like that she is exploiting this child for her own public image, but you know, it's not all bad, because I feel awful for this child. No child should have to be going through a terminal illness or anything even remotely close to that. So
Right.
it's not all bad, but my God, I mean, how selfish of you. Most people that are doing good deeds from the kindness of their own hearts are not platforming it, and they're not constantly telling people, hey, look what I did, look what I'm doing, I'm an advocate, I'm doing good things, because that's just not what people with tact and class do. But Gypsy is looking at this like, I know TMZ will share this because we're holding hands behind the scenes, allegedly, in my opinion. And they'll go ahead and post this, and people will say, oh, wow, she's actually doing something good. I look at it like it's tragic and sad for this child, but it is very much self-serving for Gypsy and her public image. Anyone with a little bit of understanding of the situation can see exactly what she's doing here. And I think that's heartbreaking and disgusting. But I would expect no more from somebody like her. Because, as a reminder, Gypsy Rose, ethics of a what? Trash bag. And that's how I feel. And I'm going to stand on that
The ethics of
for
a
the foreseeable
trash
future.
bag.
It continues and says, she even called Gypsy inspiring for shining a light on her son's neurofibromatosis battle, a tough genetic disorder that causes tumors to pop up in the nervous system and skin. It's not curable, but many kids go on to live full, normal lives. There's some images of him in the hospital. I will
Good.
not be including those. It says, in particular, April highlighted how Gypsy was incredibly kind to kids, which is great because, as we all know, Gypsy is expecting. Way to just, you know, remind us for the 800th time that Gypsy Rose is having a child that she's going to go on to exploit. What did you think was going to happen? You think Gypsy Rose is going to get on a FaceTime call and be mean to a child? Do you think she's going to be unfriendly? Like, what kind of compliment or reaction
I mean, that's so true.
is that? Of course she was nice. This is to serve her public image. And of course, TMZ had to talk about Ryan Anderson. It says, but there's some drama over who the baby daddy is. Her bitter ex, Ryan Anderson, thinks the timeline adds up to be Ken's baby, but he's not exactly sure. RA is holding off on a DNA test until after the baby girl is born because, hey, it's easier and cheaper that way. But as a side note, Gypsy also agreed to that. So it's not just Ryan being cheap, it's also Gypsy, as always, you know, expecting everything for free. Maybe she thinks she can get a free paternity test out of it. Two things about this article. I don't like that they included the images of him in the hospital. It's very much trying to add a layer of, you know, sadness. Like, oh, look, Gypsy is not just talking to somebody who has an illness. Look at this poor child in the hospital. And it is absolutely devastating. But I don't like when it's being
Damn, that is
used
crazy.
in an article in order to make people feel like, hey, maybe she's not as bad as what everyone is saying. This is to serve her public image. There's been some rumors going around that she has a GoFundMe. I have not been able to make sure that that's actually true.
What? She does?
I've seen that Gypsy Rose is organizing a GoFundMe, but I haven't been able to 100% say that it's actually her behind it. It really doesn't make sense to me. But that is also going around. I haven't talked about it because, like I said, I haven't been able to fact check it. But yeah, that's what's going on with Gypsy. Diabolical, disgusting, and devastating all around. But like I said, we're
unhinged bananas crazy.
here to talk about it, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. It is very clear that she is saying, I'm going to be an influencer, and I'm going to continue to shove it in your all's faces. And then once I have the baby, then I can translate into mommy vlogging, mommy influencing, and
Oh, hell.
continue to grift her way through life. But either way, rant over. I feel better now. I hope that y'all have an amazing weekend.
I feel better now.
I'm going to try to get some pre-filming done over the weekend and pick back up on Dee Dee's autopsy. I did put that on the back burner for a couple of days, just because it's a tough listen. It's a tough read, and I just decided to put it on the back burner. It's not going anywhere. It's not like it's gonna, expire and go away. So we will have that conversation here soon. But my, what a freaking circus. But that's going to be it for tonight. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.